Hi, are you a veteran who currently lives in Arizona, or maybe a veteran who wants to move to Arizona? And you're also receiving VA disability pay at a 100% rating from the VA? Well, if so, you might be eligible to have your property taxes completely exempt and not have a property tax bill every year on your primary residence. So, how does this work? Well, first of all, like I mentioned, you have to be collecting VA disability pay, and it has to be a 100% service connected rating from the VA. If you meet both of those requirements, then the next step would be to figure out what the income restrictions are, because simply receiving the disability pay makes you eligible. And then to make sure that you actually qualify for it, you have to make sure you're not exceeding the income limits that each county has set. Now, because each county has varying income limits and they can change, what we're going to do is at the end of the video here, we're simply going to provide you a list of all the counties here in Arizona, along with a link to the assessor's office, so that you can click on that link and find out exactly what the income restrictions may be for the county that you either live in or want to live in. All right, but here's the great news. So even though there's some income restrictions, that VA disability pay that makes you eligible in the first place, that does not factor into the calculation as far as your income. The other incomes that don't factor in are if you're getting a military pension and or if you're getting Social Security. If you're getting any of those types of incomes, those don't factor into the calculation as far as your total income. What they're really looking for is they're looking for any W-2 earnings, self-employment earnings, things of that nature. Now, here's the really good news. Even if you're not getting a 100% service-connected disability and you're only getting, say, a 50%, you still can get a reduction on your property taxes. And so you can go to the same websites and see what those limitations would be, but you can reduce the amount of taxes you're paying. So the reality is, if you're getting any type of VA disability pay, this is something that you want to look into for sure. And then if you're, like I said, if you're at 100%, you could potentially waive the tax bill entirely. That's a savings quite substantial. I mean, that might be anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a year in property taxes that you would not be required to pay. So if you know of a veteran, or if you're a veteran, please make sure to watch this and pass this along. If you know of a veteran that might be in this situation, help me get the word out, if you will, because I think this is a great benefit to all of our veterans out there, and want to make sure that they're all aware of it and that they can take advantage of it if in fact they can. And then also, if you ever need any assistance whatsoever with regards to your mortgage needs, whether that's getting pre-qualified, if you have more questions around this tax exemption, feel free to call us, text us anytime. We're always here to assist you, always here to answer your questions. And finally, if you found this information helpful, please do me a favor, subscribe to our page here. We would appreciate that. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.